It's been a year of positive changes across our centres and one of the busiest years to date for the movement of tenants. Footfall has continued to grow and our centre teams have focused on delivering engaging events which really bring new visitors and footfall, keeping costs down for our tenants by partnering with local businesses. We've invested in our centre websites this year and in a much more joined-up approach to social media marketing, with dedicated teams on most of our centres now. Mark took part in his first podcast, and we suspect it won't be his last. And this year the company's reputation was acknowledged as a key player in town centre regeneration. Mark Dransfield and Andrew Malley gave evidence to the House of Lords Built Environment Select Committee in May. We bid a sad goodbye to two giants of national and local government this year, who've had a huge impact on our company over the decades. Sir Howard Bernstein, the Chief Executive of Manchester City Council, and Lord Prescott, who served Hull as an MP for 4 decades. We delivered the first new office and retail development in East Manchester for generations with Sir Howard, regenerating this rundown part of the city, and we'll always be extremely proud of that work.
I want to pay tribute to Dransfield, Mark in particular, Andrew, who we've worked with, because they actually get it. They actually are very good close partners in the way we've transformed, shall we say, depressed neighbourhoods that have seen its better times. And as a result of the efforts we've made by working together, those neighbourhoods have now got a long-term future.
And in Hull, we worked in John Prescott's constituency, delivering significant investment, including a new school and retail park, the first major investment after Lord Prescott took on the role of Deputy Prime Minister. A new Labour government now presents a new opportunity to lobby for much-needed business rates reform and putting the country's high streets at the centre of the agenda. Let's start our DPL roundup from the north and take a tour of our centres. When New Look went into administration, the company's own Sanderson's department store stepped in as a stopgap, elevating the offer on the centre, which helped to create further demand from high-end retailers. With a waiting list of companies keen to take space, we decided to reconfigure the unit, and work started early in the year on the project. The White Company and Oliver Bonus were ready to take the space, creating more jobs and a different retail offer to the arcade. And the works also moved into an additional unit created by remodelling this part of the centre. The arcade has really elevated its lineup in recent years, creating a unique offering for our discerning shoppers, alongside a great cafe and restaurant offer. White Company, Oliver Bonus and The Works opened through the spring and summer. More recently, we've welcomed Weird Fish and Riker Shoes to the arcade. Retail lease renewals this year include Morpeth Larder, Jewellers Guild and Phase 8, as well as Deborah Green Jewellers and Vodafone. Hobbs also invested in an extensive refit. We also welcomed the Pitman Pizza Company and office tenants SG Aesthetics, Advice for Business and Signature Northeast all extended their leases. We celebrated the centre's 15th anniversary in November, a time to reflect on the huge impact Sanderson Arcade has had on the town's fortunes. We celebrated with some familiar faces who've all been part of the arcade's success. That first year of trading in 2009, Sanderson Arcade was seeing footfall figures of 25,000 a week. Now we're topping 60,000, a real achievement and testament to the team's hard work and the resilience of Morpeth as a key retail destination. We welcomed Reverend Richard Coles to Waterstones this year, and Lottie and team delivered another fantastic Sanderson's Barcade. And we're looking forward to working with other stakeholders in the town on elevating the markets during 2025. Heading further south, and at Market Cross in Selby, the centre's continued to be a key part of the town centre lineup, and we've had few tenant changes. We have renewed leases this year with Savers, The Works and Vodafone. Home Bargains, our anchor tenant, has also further committed to the centre, which is great news for Market Cross. And Barhead Travel have also renewed their lease. Yorkshire Cancer Research are taking the former bridal shop unit opposite Home Bargains, and they'll be opening early in 2025. We've also continued investing. Work started in the autumn on remodelling former office space into 4 new apartments. These should be ready to be completed for occupation by early 2025, bringing the total number of residential units at the centre to 15. Continuing the strategy across the portfolio to broaden the range of property. Henry's Bar and Restaurant sadly closed earlier in the year, and we're looking at a number of opportunities for a new company to take this space. We won a Silver Gilt in the Yorkshire in Bloom Awards at Market Cross, and the Marshall's Yard team has really elevated the diary of events and the social media content. As well as Christmas lights events and the town's food and drink festival, the centre's hosted Easter, summer and Halloween activities, with more planned for the coming year. At Fox Valley, we've seen visitor numbers really grow and welcomed new businesses. We've also won the coveted Gold Award in Yorkshire in Bloom this year, a great achievement. Kitchen Connections opened at Maria House early in the year, and we were delighted to welcome the shoe retailer Pavers to the Piazza area next to Ponti's Italian Kitchen. Monica's at Fox Valley took the unit adjoining Sanderson's with their new florist store, and we were really pleased to welcome the lovely Pre-Loved Boutique from Thornbury Animal Sanctuary. The Old George Cafe has taken the former Rafina and Red Brick unit and is proving a popular addition to the centre. The company has successful sites in Barnsley and Huddersfield. These changes to the independent area have really made a huge difference to this part of the centre. M&S are interested in being part of our lineup, and we're working with them to try and deliver a new store here. At Sanderson's we welcomed Pandora, a great brand to add to an already impressive lineup. A busy diary of events included the annual food festival and record crowds for the Christmas lights switch on in November, hosted by the DJ Stephanie Hurst. We also welcomed the tractor rally in December. There's been real progress on the £24.1 million town centre investment through the town deal. Works planned to start during 2025, and the library team have moved to their temporary premises, ready for the building work to get underway. This investment is going to make a huge difference to the town centre adjoining Fox Valley. It's been a busy year at our Penistone 1 development, which is almost fully occupied and proving a popular location with new and expanding businesses. We currently have just 1 unit to let. Louder Than Life vacated their unit in November, and we're in legals with Form Pilates Studio to take the space on a new 5-year lease. Simon Blythe Estate Agents is a great local business which has been with Penistone 1 since the development opened in spring 2014. The company's renewed its lease for a further 5 years. Cafe, Deli and Gift Shop All Is Good also renewed their lease for a further 5 years and expanded into the space next door, which was vacated by Spa 493. Stepping Stones renewed their lease, and a new lease has also been agreed with Woodcock Rural Surveyors. The Arlo Group have vacated their office space, giving Pipetta the opportunity to expand, and Speciality Stays have also renewed for a further 12 months. At Marshall's Yard, the hard work of the team earned a Silver Gilt in the East Midlands in Bloom Awards. We welcomed B&M Bargains to the former Wilkinson's unit, a prime location in the town centre development, which had been empty after the company went into administration in 2023. Hayes Travel also opened at the centre at the end of last year, and it's been great to see them establish their business throughout 2024. New local business, the Phone Outlet, also opened this year, and office tenants to join the lineup include Kessie & Clay Healthcare and the Shaw Trust. Sinful Skin Aesthetics also opened at the Engine House. International trade specialist CIE Services moved to the Engine House also earlier in the year. Coffee 17 closed, and we're bringing a new O2 store to that unit. Vodafone have renewed their lease, and talks are ongoing with Vision Express and Holland & Barrett to also renew. Poundland are closing in February 2025, and we're talking to potential occupiers to take this space. We worked with partners from West Lindsey District Council to bring the DN21 Awards back from a 4-year break. A fantastic evening and celebration of the town's resilience and the diverse and varied businesses across the DN21 postcode. And successful centre events continue to drive footfall and dwell time. The Gruffalo Trail, Lunch Fest, and of course the annual Tractor Rally. The Christmas lights switch on was a huge success in November, with a celebrity switch-on appearance from TikTok stars and local personalities Jess and Norma, who really have touched the hearts of the nation. Five Valleys has been a key focus for the company this year, and that focus and hard work is really starting to pay off. The centre has established itself in the region this year, and footfall's really growing. We're now reaching 50,000 visitors a week. Tesco Express opened in February, which started a year of new names and businesses coming to the centre. Sports Direct relocated to Five Valleys from the town centre, doubling the store's turnover. Sanderson's reconfigured their store to a smaller footprint, creating space for Peacocks to return to the town with a new Five Valleys store. Sanderson's has since introduced Apricot and the world's largest jewellery brand Pandora, with the company's first independent store format. Startup jewellery store Sawyer Shamak has also opened at the centre, and Lilypad Florist. Duckling's Toy Shop opened in October, just in time for the Christmas trade, and has been a great attraction at the centre. The new library opened in the spring, bringing a brand new and modern facility right into the heart of the town, creating a real town centre hub alongside the new medical centre. Footfall at the library has exceeded all expectations. The award-winning conveyancing firm Montpellier Legal opened a stunning new office in the courtyard area, another growing business to join Five Valleys. The market has seen footfall and popularity increase, and some great new businesses opening. Los Cubanos bringing a taste of Cuba, Mr. Souvlaki serving up Greek street food, and the Biryani Pot is opening soon. It's also really getting noticed in the region. We've welcomed the Kitchen Witch Cakery and Baked for You, as well as the stunning new Bon Macaron. We've invested in new flooring in the market area and upgraded and extended the seating. And the penultimate phase of building work is now underway, bringing more retail, residential and office space. Events this year have included a weekend of DJ sets, including the Ibiza DJ Mina, to mark the Pandora launch, and we've established our late night market events on Thursdays and Fridays. We've elevated the social media reach with a more cohesive approach and launched a new website. We've got exciting plans for the market in 2025, and we're working with other stakeholders on wider investment in the town. We've welcomed more tenants to the Market Hall in East Ham this year after Starbucks opened in 2023. All units have now been let, and the centre will be fully occupied and operational by Easter. The residential development by Barratt Homes is now fully completed, and we've been working with our development partner Land Management on the retail mall. Blue Jewellers, run by husband and wife Khan and Zeynep Yuzan, is now trading. And in the autumn, the cafe brand Mauchi opened, followed by a southern Indian restaurant, as well as Highland Play Centre. We also have plans in 2025 to launch a new website. All our centres are very different and all reflect the local community they're a key part of, and that's something we've worked hard to be sensitive to through the artwork and public realm. Fountains and water features are a huge part of that, and of course more formal installations. At Morpeth we have the Black Prince, the proud Aberdeen Angus bull, which has stood aloft the entrance to the gallery for 15 years, created by the royal sculptor Judy Boyd. At Five Valleys in Stroud we have the Red Thread, paying tribute to the town's history of cloth making, creating the scarlet material for military uniforms. We've also formed a partnership with the local artist Mark Amis, and his work can be seen around the centre. Marshall's Yard also has pieces across the centre, including the steam crane, which was once part of this former factory site, as well as the archers and the silver balls. At Fox Valley, we've been really proud to work with Pete McKee on our pieces, reflecting Samuel Fox, who first started as steelworks here, and of course, remembering the Paragon umbrella frame with the stunning mural and Grandad Fox on the roundabout. Good architecture and interesting features and artwork set our centres apart, and we've got more planned in 2025 for some exciting new pieces. It's been a good year for the company. Footfall has continued to grow across our centres, and our estates team have worked hard to maintain an occupancy rate across the portfolio of 96.5%. We're now aiming for a 4-week turnaround on lettings with the smaller businesses. And we've also tried to cut through the fog this year, despite frustratingly long lead times on some planning consents. We're working to establish relationships, and that's something we'll continue in 2025. We've continued to create more residential units, giving our centres a more balanced property portfolio. We've welcomed some new faces to the team this year. Samantha Davison as our in-house graphic designer, Charlotte Whittaker, who's returned to a new role on the Fox Valley management team, and we've welcomed Rachel Brothwell to the Marshall's Yard team. Erica Malpass joined us from the Sanderson store team in Morpeth to take on the centre management role in Five Valleys, and Jodie Grundy has been promoted to operations manager and celebrated her wedding this year. Congratulations, Jodie, and a huge welcome to all the new DPL staff. We've continued to support charities in our communities this year, and we marked 10 years of the Dransfield Foundation. The foundation has awarded more than £220,000 in grants and donations across that decade. And the company's charity bike ride has also raised more than £580,000 since 2007. One charity, the Exodus Trust, has been a beneficiary of the foundation since that very first year. We're now working with all our centre teams to drive fundraising for the foundation to assist children and young people across our communities, something we're proud to be building on in 2025.